Frosty.
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 Hey everybody, it's another week of Frosty vlogs. What's that microphone doing there? Well, I'll get to that soon. As you may know, we just had a new year. It's 2017. Happy New Year, everybody. It's good to see you. Part of the new year is, trying to better ourselves, picking goals and things that we want to do to improve everything that we're up to. So for me, I'm already kind of working on that. I really want to do this. I want to make a go at YouTube because I've been watching for years, and I think I've already talked about this, but you know what? New year, new me, new memes, whatever. So part of what I'm doing here is I'm experimenting with my sound because I just got this new webcam. Again, thank you so much. Because, oh my God, I look so much better as far as I'm concerned. I don't care. I do care what you think. I hope you guys think I look better too. But so I'm now working on my sound quality, and I've had this microphone I got it last year because I was hoping to get into online voice acting. Still kind of hoping to get into that, but I haven't really been using it much for these vlogs because the program I use to record the vlogs doesn't really like it. And so I'm going to go through a very painstaking task today. I'm going to record this and then edit it with the audio separate. So hopefully it syncs up just fine. If it's awful, I'll never do it again. I promise. I'm really sorry. And if it's great, then it might be worth doing in the future because I know that I can sound better than I think I've sounded. It's just all of these cuts that I do because I stutter or I think sometimes, and that's gonna suck. So I guess some other resolutions for me. I'm quitting pop. It's kind of been an escalating problem for me recently. I never used to have a big problem with it. I would drink it when I went out, and I would have one every now and then, but I never kept pop in the house. I would keep juice or other sweet tasting things because water's not always my go-to. But since I moved in with my dad, he keeps a lot of Diet Mountain Dew, and when it's just me in the house with the dog, it's easy to just drink one and then later drink another one, and then the pop's gone. I mean, I always leave enough for him, but it doesn't mean that I don't clear out the stocks. And so I'm quitting partly because I feel terrible about using up all of his pop supplies, and then the other part is because I don't think it's good for me. I'm aware that it's Diet Mountain Dew, but oh dear God. Hopefully that doesn't ruin everything. I've also seen the documentary Fed Up, which kind of taught me that big sugar is essentially new big tobacco, and aspartame and all other artificial sweeteners are basically just sugar. Like, even though it doesn't say sugar, it has the same effect on you as sugar. And sugar's kind of the biggest problem for gaining and keeping weight, and I would like to lose some weight. I'm a tad bit overweight, so here, let me drink of my water. Refreshing. Absolutely no flavor at all, but it'll keep me alive. So yeah, I'm trying to be healthier, cutting pop. Once I've dropped that, I'm gonna try to make other healthy changes to my lifestyle. It's weird because I'm 22, and because I've lived in my head for 22 years, I feel like I should be an adult. The fact that I'm still living with my dad and I don't really have a job unless, this suddenly takes off, or, other ideals. I actually get into online voice acting to a point where I can become a voice actor. That would be awesome. But I don't really have a job anymore. I had work. I'd been working. I'd worked for Cub Foods, Barnes & Noble, and Home Depot. Barnes & Noble and Home Depot at the same time, actually. But I got sick last year. So for a lot of people, they hated 2016 because it took away our celebrities and Harambe and all kinds of other stuff. And you're right, those are terrible events, but those happen every year. So acting like 2016 is to blame for it, it's not really fair. The reason why I hated 2016 is for the majority of the year I was sick. I was absolutely sick. Every week I would just have awful pains, and I'd have to go to the bathroom consistently. And I'm not really gonna get into too many details because I don't see any of you guys caring particularly about why or how my health was impaired. But I finally started to get better toward the end of December. Part of what I did, like I said, I got this microphone, and now I've got this Mac, and now a camera. I mean, I've decided that as long as someone's willing to help support me in my dreams, that I'm going to try to make this internet personality thing a thing. And so a big part of that is working on my presentation and all kinds of other stuff. Kind of trailing. The point that I was trying to make is that 2016 was hard, but there's goodness in it. Even though I lost my jobs and I felt pretty useless and absolutely sick for a lot of it, it's provided me the opportunity to do this, to do something that I'm actually really enjoying. And this is actually, I'm having so much fun just sitting here and talking to you. And I really hope that you enjoy listening, because I would love to keep engaging with you. Other things I like to do is play video games. And hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Hopefully, in a couple weeks, I'll be uploading my first Let's Play. I ordered a capture card off of Amazon with my Christmas money, because I'm an adult who does that. And it's supposed to be arriving at the earliest the day this vlog's going up. At the latest, Saturday. So I should be getting it this week, ideally. And then next week I can play around with it. So probably in about 2 weeks, I should have some stuff to go up. I'm not 100% certain what I'm going to be throwing up. I do have a list of Let's Play friendly games, which I own. So probably going to be pulling from those. I'm almost certain, though, that the first thing I'm going to play is the toy box for Yooka-Laylee. I was one of the people who sponsored Yooka-Laylee, when they were on... I don't remember which platform it was I supported them on. But I did that, and I'm really excited for the game to come out this year. Oh my god, we're in Q1. Yooka-Laylee's coming out in like a few months. 2017's already looking up for me. So yeah, I want to do the toy box because I donated enough for that and to get myself a copy of the game. And I'm really excited to give that a try. To go back into that world, because Banjo-Kazooie is without a doubt my favorite game series. Second is probably Kingdom Hearts, but Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, oh my god, those games were just the best when I was growing up. And even now, like I got an Xbox 360 when I was in high school, and I got the Banjos off of the download and play, and they were still amazing. Even as an older teenager going on to adulthood. So, yeah, I'm excited for that, and I really hope that you guys like what I put out. I'm hoping to, by adding those in to my uploads, and I'm really sorry about my glasses. They're just not, look at that. I changed my glasses, the camera refocuses on me. They're just not staying in place. Anyway, yeah, I'm really hoping to be uploading more regularly once I've got that figured out. So, here's hoping. Another thing I wanted to bring up, just because I've been thinking about it, and I'd mentioned I was 22, and I'm making a go at this YouTube thing. I've seen a lot of YouTubers. A lot of them. I mean, not nearly as many as you, I'm sure, because I pretty much just stick to a loyal few and just watch them. But I recently looked into how old they were because, I'm curious in comparison to myself, and they're all older than me. Everyone I watch. And so I'm a little bit afraid, I guess, that maybe I'm not going to have as much to offer, because a lot of them tell stories about stuff, and I just figured that was stuff they did when they were teenagers. But now I'm thinking they're telling stories about things they did when they were my age, because they're all like 3-5 years older than me. I mean, of course, there's the ones that are like 10 and 20 years older than me, because they've just, they're adults who have figured out how to work this system, and I find them hilarious. So I'm a little bit worried that I might not have as many cool stories, but What I lack in stories, I think I can make up for in crazy far out thoughts. And I'm going to be honest with you. I've been kind of holding back. I have a list of stuff that I want to talk about, but I haven't brought them up yet because I'm still building this audience, and I don't want to scare everybody away before I drop my crazy bombs. But I can tell you, they are coming, and I'm kind of thinking about doing one next week. So if you're willing to stick around and take a look at that, you can hear me rant about what I think about the school system and how much I hate grading. Yeah. I promise there'll be way more vocalization than that. If you knew me, you'd know that when I get angry, I get funny. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this new year. I hope everybody else is too. If you've got your own resolutions, please feel free to let me know about them, because I'm very curious to know what everyone else is going to be up to this year. And stay strong. If you make it past the 21st, you're better than the majority of people, because what I remember is January 21st is the recognized day of most people giving up on their New Year's resolutions. So, only got a few more weeks to go. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and have a great one.